And how much energy is there with my guest? You can't see her, but honestly, woo! She is a vision. My first guest on the scene tonight is a British Nigerian designer, presenter, DJ, and more. She creates colourful hair extensions and fashion. And if you saw her now, you'd be like, yes, girl, she is rocking those colourful extensions. She also travels around the world. She's a DJ. She documents arts and youth culture. And over this summer, she's been setting up creative labs in South Africa and Nigeria, while her studio Catface in London, specifically Brixton in South London, is in hibernation. Love that, very cute. She's here to discuss her dual nationality, her dual identity, being British and Nigerian, documenting African culture in the diaspora, and taking Studio Catface on the road in Nigeria and South Africa this summer. Welcome to the scene, Mariette Immaculate.
Hello, Jasmine. Hi.
Hello. Wow, look at you.
Thank you.
You know, not often people think, I've got to describe to the listeners what you look like.
Okay.
Because you look fabulous. So, first of all, she is a very fit looking young lady. She has on a sports bra.
You have to tell them I'm
Go
literally like fangirling you like Taylor Swift right now. You
are
have
not
to tell them I'm
fangirling
just
me.
like...
She has got hair extensions that are black braided with blonde up at the top, and then the braids turn into huge Goldilocks. It's like Goldilocks and Rapunzel, and the colours on the Rapunzel hair are yellow, orange, pink, blue. What other colours can I see there? A little
Peach.
bit of burnt
There's a
orange,
little bit of
peach.
peach, yeah.
I mean, it is fabulous.
Thank
if you would
you.
like to, we're going to take pictures. You should definitely follow us on Twitter in BBC Radio London. We'll be popping some stuff on Insta too. But Mariette Immaculate,
Thank
look
you so
fascinating.
much. That's like literally the best introduction I will ever have in my life.
Of
Thank you
course
so
it
much,
is. You're going
Jasmine.
to go on to do more incredible things than you're already doing
Thank
now.
you,
But
thank
before
you.
we get into what you do, you know what's coming up, right? I need you to introduce yourself and tell us which of London's cultural tribes you represent. And do you know what?
Okay.
I would say, here's the countdown music, but I can't blooming well see it. Where is it? Okay, so we're going to do it without the music. Are you ready? I'm going to
yes.
time you. Ready?
Okay, I need a
60
beat though.
seconds.
I need a beat. So I
Okay,
can
let
be
me do
like-
a little beat click. Ready?
Okay.
Introduce yourself and tell us which of London's cultural tribes you represent.
Doof. Got doof.
Here it is. You
Oh,
found
look
it.
at that.
Go.
My name is Mariette Immaculate, and you're listening to the sounds of Jasmine Dotiwala. And I'm here to tell you about my tribes. Number one, I'm part of the British tribe, the Black British tribe, the Nigerian tribe, the British Nigerian tribe, the Yoruba tribe, the Edo tribe, the young Black and creative tribe, the Afrobeats tribe, the African lifestyle tribe, the international cat tribe, the catface tribe. Should I keep going?
Yeah, 20 seconds, baby.
Okay. I'm part of the colourful tribe, the long hair tribe,
The twinkly eyeshadow tribe.
the twinkly eyeshadow, the glitter tribe, the festival tribe,
Hot
the
summer
music
girl tribe.
hot summer girl tribe.
Catface Brixton tribe.
Hey, Catface International Worldwide Tribe.
There you go. Perfect timing. And we have to tell people about your name, first of all.
Okay.
So you weren't christened Mariette Immaculate, were you?
Well, nearly. Well, unofficially, I have like 200 middle names because my parents, I'm Nigerian, I'm British Nigerian. So when you're born from where I'm from, then everybody gets to name you a name. So I literally find out about more of my names like as I get older.
So
like
people could just name you a name. Friends and family could add a name. if you
yeah,
knew your name.
yeah. Like the other day, my mum was like, this was literally last week. My mum was like, yes, Adesua. Yes, your dad's cousin gave you that name one time when I went over to the house. So you're like, oh, okay. But Mariette Immaculate, it's actually, the Immaculate part is, it's like a little ode to my MySpace days. Way before there was Facebook, we used to go on Bebo, and way before there was Bebo, there was MySpace. And if you're an internet like ninja, you know about other like Elf Town and other social networks. But MySpace, my best friend was Anna Anarchy. I was Mariette Immaculate, and we were basically like MySpace scene queens. So when Facebook came along, we were like, you have to use your real last name? Oh my God, I'm not sure about this. Maybe I use my MySpace name and then see how it goes. But then it just kind of stuck and rolled with all my
But it
creative
doesn't say
stuff.
Mariette Immaculate on your birth certificate.
No, not that's not my government name. Not on my birth certificate. No.
So tell us, are you a born and bred Londoner?
No, I moved to London when I was 11 years old. I was born in Benin City, Nigeria.
Wow.
Yeah, my dad lived here beforehand. He's lived here for about 40 years now. So he moved to, I literally grew up in Nigeria with dreams of like, I'm going to wash the plates and I'm going to get A's because I'm going to London. And then it's like, you're being naughty, you're not going to London. It's like, oh, your whole world just collapses. So I just like grew up working really hard knowing that my dad was going to somehow take us to London and I can live my Montessori dreams.
And do you think that's a common dream across young Nigerians to come to places like London to settle down?
This is beyond common because the situation in places like Nigeria and other countries where there's so much talent, there's so much young people who are willing, more than willing, and they've learned how to work and perfected their skill and their craft, but they don't have that opportunity. So they see the only way of transcending that is to go abroad. So pretty much anybody you speak to will say, I will sell a kidney, an arm, whatever,
Wow.
to go abroad, to have the opportunity to, have a better life.
So if you're based in London, we are very, very lucky.
So privileged,
Oh.
so privileged.
Oh, I love that, love that. And which part of London are you from now?
I'm from Southwest London. I grew up in Richmond Borough. So I went to school, I went to Richmond College, like lots of people. I went to uni in Liverpool.
And so let's talk a little bit about your brand. Why have you called your brand Catface? Because I can see by looking at you why you would have done that, because it's incredible. You do have features that are very feline.
Oh, thank you. You should see my grandma. It's a whole like lineage. It's how people in our family look. There's so many more other people like me.
Yeah,
And
very equiline eyes, very
you.
slanted upwards like the way a cat would be, slightly wide apart, then some lovely cheeks like that. There's women out there who get fillers in their cheeks to look like you.
Tell them to come to Nigeria with me for 2 weeks. You get that eating straight, raw, fresh food every day.
So is that the reason you're called Catface? Because did people tell you looked slightly feline when you were
Yes,
younger?
and I have a Cheshire grin when I've done something naughty.
Well, you have a big Cheshire grin right now. So as well as so tell us a little bit about your brand. What is Catface? Who are you? What do you represent?
So Catface is my baby. It's a creative design brand. It pretty much is like a materialization of all my creative designs and endeavors. So I create and design hair extensions. I do art. I basically make things online and offline. Anything tangible, I'm ready to put art on it. I DJ, I present. I do art on interiors, like we record all sorts of mad stuff in my studio. And yeah, it's just a space, like Catface is a space for me to express myself in all the ways that you can't necessarily do, because if you think about it, there's not a lot of spaces there for you to express yourself. So it's a brand that embodies all of that, and I'm so grateful that so many people around the world relate to it. And it's really important because it's creating spaces for women of color, because it's somewhere where you can, literally express yourself. And so many reasons why we're told that there's not space for us to exist here. Or if you share your kind of like your trauma, your experience, people can't really relate to you because they can't imagine it. But with Catface and having a brand, a space and ideas, and being able to express it, we're able to relate. And we're like, we don't want you to create space for us. We've got our own space. We're doing our own thing over here. We're cool.
So Catface is a brand that you can engage with online, on
Yes.
Instagram.
On Instagram, on Facebook, on my website.
So it's a multifaceted space where you
Yeah.
can DJ, present, do some artwork, that you have some incredible hair extensions.
Travel around the world, shoot content, meet young people just like you in different parts of the world.
Does it also have an in real life space in Brixton?
Yes, but the Brixton space is closed at the moment, and we've been closed since January this year because, like most entrepreneurs and young entrepreneurs, I faced a lot of the hardships that happens when you're being too successful, you're doing really, really well. So it's been a case of like I had to kind of.
What are some of the challenges that you faced being an entrepreneur?
So, for example, where I had the studio and store in Brixton on the High Street, I was there for 2 years, and about 4 or 5 salons in that road closed down.
Wow.
So being a young black girl who like came out of the internet, opened up a big space, and doing all of this, that just as much as you get good attention, you also get some bad people attention, you know. And it's one of those things that, like, it's been such an extreme experience that I had to sit down and be like, look, this is happening to me because it's not special. It happens to so many other people. And with what my brand represents and how far and wide it's all gone, this is like an opportunity for me to take this and raise awareness and also help other people, especially people who are vulnerable at work or vulnerable in your like landlordship experience, or, you know, young creative entrepreneur problems. So we're creating a constitution of dark arts to help, you know, young people who are facing issues, and also help. Hopefully I'm having some law firms get involved to put in some pro bono hours to help young people. They can also benefit by having young creative ideas.
Of course.
Yeah, so give and take, yeah.
They learn something, the young people get something out of it.
Yeah.
There are so many influencers now paying people to help them with social media. As a social media strategist yourself, what are your top tips on keeping an engaging page? Because your pages online are very dynamic. They're really colourful. They're like works of art.
Yes, it is. And the thing is, if you think of social media and you think, oh, I want to be a star, I want to have lots and lots of followers, blah, 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 that's not necessarily the right way to go about it. You have to think about, like, right, what am I doing? What am I good at? I like skiing without my clothes on.
Oh, do
Great,
you?
for example. There's going to be like 200 million thousand people out there in the world who also like the thing that you like. So, you know, when you treat it as a hobby and you spend time with it, the more time you spend with it, the more you're going to make out of it. And also, don't compare somebody's step 5 to your step 7. I could literally eat 3 plates of jollof rice, go on my Instagram and see like 10 pictures and just burst out crying like, oh my God.
But is that
You
your
know?
way of saying that actually social media and Instagram are very bad for young people's mental health? Because we keep hearing about it. But if we know this already, why are influencers like yourself still pushing it and on it? Because it's clearly affecting our mental health, isn't it?
I think everything is good in moderation, just as well as with social media, you see. If you take social media and incorporate it into your life, and you take it little bits at a time, you don't overdo it, you won't end up
But
having...
it's addictive.
I
We
know.
can't stop.
So
We
you
know
need to
it should
learn.
be in
You need to learn
moderation.
how to put it down. Sometimes I don't go on my social media for a day or 2 or even a week.
Wow.
You know, you have to learn to build that discipline.
We've got our first question come in, and I've been waiting to say this. And look, it's only 8:24, and I can say I've got a text. I feel like Love Island might be over, but I've got a text message. So here we go. Mariette. How does Mariette keep her hairstyle so immaculate, no pun intended, and how does she keep up being so inventive with her looks? Is it hard to maintain? And that's from Jennifer Adiko.
Hi Jennifer, how you doing, girl? So it's basically, like I said before, everything is about moderation and balance. In terms of my hair, pick a hairstyle you can roll with for about 6 to 8 weeks or a bit longer. And also just take every day at a time. And what I've learned is that everybody in this world every day is only trying to get by. So do little bits at a time, set yourself small achievable tasks, and you never know.
Hey, we've got another text message. Look, it's 8:25 and we've got our second one. So Sarah from Hampstead writes to say, she wants to say to you, she saw you, Mariette, today in Kilburn and you looked amazing.
That wasn't me, I wasn't in Kilburn.
She wasn't in Kilburn, Sarah. You saw someone who looks a bit like
Or somebody
Mariette,
wearing
perhaps.
Catface hair.
Yeah, somebody wearing Catface hair maybe.
So you
was.
saw a
But
part
big
of
up,
me.
Sarah. You were looking out for her, perhaps.
Big up, Sarah, you saw a little part of me in Kilburn.
Love that. So let's talk about this. Where can
Yeah.
people keep in touch with you? Where can they engage with you? What have you got coming up? Because you do a little bit of diaspora engagement and curating. Tell us very quickly about that and where people can find you.
Okay, so currently my international project at the moment, I'm currently working in South Africa and Nigeria, creating festival spaces and activations. So imagine South Africa, December, Afropunk Festival going on, Constitution Hill. And you've got an amazing space where you can skate and shoot content and hang out with cool creative people and, you know, just live life.
And you're curating that, are you?
Yes, with Once Travel, the amazing boutique lifestyle and experiences brand in South Africa. Once Travel, Once.travel on Instagram. They have the best experiences in South Africa. They're my SA family.
That is so
And also in
exciting.
Nigeria as well. I'm going to be doing some work with Fela Shrine, Fela Kuti.
Wow.
In December, during Celebration, I'm going to be in the Shrine. The Shrine is like my second home in
This
Nigeria.
is really exciting. So really, the way you're connecting the Nigerian and the British roots and the diaspora is very, very exciting. So
Yes.
everyone, whether they're Nigerian or not, can get involved.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming
Thank
to us.
you.
If you just joined us, I was joined by my first guest, Mariette Immaculate. She's the creator and founder of Catface. Engage with her. She's fabulous.
Thank you
Take a
so
look at her.
much. Thank
Good luck
you.
with everything. We'll be back with our second guest on the show after this.